Hey there, friends and greetings. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And today I'm sharing with you my Costco haul for October. I think I say this every single video, but of course, there's quite a bit this month. Lots of things that I got behind me, a couple new items, some things that were on my list that I did not find or pick up this month, so hopefully next month I'll be able to grab those items. But for now, let's get right into this haul. And of course, if you are new here, I always post the prices on the screen, and any relevant like recipes or links or whatever will be down in the description box below. So let's get right into this. All right, let's move right down over here. Let's start this haul. The first thing I grabbed was a large tri-tip. This is 3.16 pounds of tri-tip. I'm going to use one of my Kinder seasonings today and season this up. Probably the Santa Maria. I love a Santa Maria blend. So we're going to do that for dinner is what I'm thinking tonight. I also picked up some more flour tortillas. I believe last month I did grab 2 of these. We eat a lot of tortillas, I realize. Like I make a bunch of beef, and this is actually my newest recipe that I've put on my blog recently. It's beef and potato burritos, and my kids are obsessed with it. I've been making it like once a week for probably the past 2 to 3 months, and they love them so much. So I definitely needed to stock up on the tortillas. Right back here behind the tortillas, we have the herb roasted turkey. I mentioned this before. This is my new favorite turkey to buy at Costco. Not sure what they did with the Kirkland brand turkey, but honestly, I way prefer this than the other one. Speaking of Kirkland brand, I did get the Black Forest ham. They still do sell this and the roast beef in the Kirkland brand. Right upstairs here, we have the sliced Havarti cheese. Decided to switch it up this month. I usually get like the medium sliced cheddar, but gonna try something different. Some brown sugar baking season. I say this a lot too, baking season. We're fully getting into it. Like it's October, ready to have all the pumpkin things, all the desserts. So I did grab the brown sugar. It is way cheaper to do it this way. Looking forward into Thanksgiving time, I decided to actually grab these while they were still available. I do notice that Costco tends to go through like their seasonal items faster than like anywhere else, like Target or Walmart. So I did grab these. These are really large like platter plates, which is perfect because I host Thanksgiving and everybody brings something and we always have so much food. We debated about even using like trays one year because of how much food there was, but I think these large platters will be just fine. Right next to the plates, we have some plums. Behind, we have some toothpaste. I actually had to get toothpaste. I rarely have to get anything like this at Costco. We generally have so much. My mom, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but my mom every December, she makes us like kind of like a care package, like what you would get in college, right? But she does it for me and my brother and his wife. So we'll get like detergent, we'll get toothpaste like this, shampoo and soaps and whatnot, which is really cool. So I generally don't ever have to buy toothpaste, but we must have gone through what she got is pretty quick for me to have to buy it at Costco. You guys know the drill. I always get this every single month. This is the boxed cab. There's 4 bottles of wine in here. It's good for 30 days. Just a good drinking wine to have. I have some Greek yogurt down here. My kids have really been enjoying yogurt parfaits after school with homemade granola and berries. Okay, last month, I decided to get the Motor City pizza. It has like 2 deep dish pizzas in there. And everybody in the comments pretty much said how awesome the pizza is. So we gave it a try a couple nights ago, actually. You guys are correct. It is actually really, really good. So I decided this month I'm gonna get the what is this, cheese bread? The 5 cheese bread. This looks so good just to have like as a side to like any other dish, like maybe even my tri-tip, that would be so good. So thank you guys so much. And again, if there's ever any suggestions on products or items, please leave it in the comments down below for me to read, and hopefully I can pick it up on my next Costco trip. Moving up top, we have some of the thick cut bacon. We actually went through all of the bacon that I just got from Trader Joe's, the Black Forest bacon there, our favorite by far. But of course, if I need to get some more bacon, it'll be this one. And this is a 2-pack, by the way. I'm not gonna take these guys out of the bag, but here I have 2 packages of the chicken breast here. And then down here, this was actually on sale. I should have grabbed a couple more. This is the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and they were actually $6 off at the register. Such a good deal. Like I mentioned, I should have probably bought an extra bag. We got some different vegetables down here. This is always in my hauls. The 2-pack of the baby carrots. These go into my kids' lunch boxes, along with the English cucumbers. There's 3 in a pack here. 2 things of the ground beef. I always get 2. Eventually I'll have to buy 3. But in each of these little packages, I don't know what you call these. I always call them bricks. In each of these packages, there's 1.34 pounds of ground beef in here, which is actually perfect for our family of 5. Behind the ground beef, I do have 2 packages of Brussels sprouts. We really enjoy Brussels sprouts, thank goodness. Let's talk about the chomps real quick. This is my favorite high protein snack to always have in my pantry. I throw a stick like usually in my purse or whatever if I know it's gonna be like a longer day, but just something to kind of hold you over until your next meal. And behind the chomps, we have some chips, like a variety of chips. We do have soccer snacks coming up here soon, so a lot of these chips will be given away. Moving up top, we have some vanilla. Of course, you need to get the vanilla. I was so tempted. They had like the Madagascar vanilla beans there. Really wanted those, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do anything with them. But they do have those there if at your Costco, and I think there's 20 of them for like $12 or $13 maybe. It's actually a pretty good price. So if you need vanilla beans, definitely head over there. I did decide to get this though. This is a baking spice set. So you have cinnamon sugar, pumpkin spice, cloves, ginger, and nutmeg. I decided I probably need to like replace the seasonings I do, or the spices I do have in my pantry, especially like the nutmeg and the cloves. I think I've had them for way too long. I think you're supposed to like get new ones every year. Is that right? Or 2 years? I also picked up some gin. I do enjoy a nice gimlet at night. I make my own like homemade simple syrup, and then we have a lime tree in our backyard. So I just mix it all together. It's a nice little cocktail. Some siete tortilla chips. This I will always grab as long as they are there. You know, Costco's kind of hit and miss with our products. So if you ever see something that you really love, obviously grab it before it's gone. Some bagels. My kids requested some bagels this month, so I did not have any more in my freezer. So these are gonna go right into the freezer. Some everything bagels and some plain bagels. This is new. In fact, another like customer like stopped me and was like, "What are those?" These look really good. These are PB&J berry-filled nuggets. Those look so good. Oh my gosh. I think my kids will really love these, but I'm excited to give them a try too. I got these for my husband. We are obsessed with wings. So I need to know, if you are a wing person, do you like the drumettes or are you a flats person? Let me know. I will leave what I am in the comments down below. But these were on sale. That's why I decided to grab them. Some garlic parm crispy wings. I'm assuming I can maybe put these in the air fryer. That would be awesome if I could. Some bread for all of the lunchbox needs, and of course like toast and whatnot. With our tri-tip, I'm gonna make a side salad, a Caesar salad to be exact. We love the Caesar kits over at Costco. And this is something new that I've never picked up before either. This is for the freezer, of course. These are beef franks and a puff pastry blanket, so pigs in a blanket, right? These can be made in the air fryer, which is great. I'm also thinking this would go really good in a kid's lunchbox. So I don't know, I'm gonna play around with that as well. These are way smaller than I anticipated. I thought they would be a little bit bigger. The picture is very deceiving. Check this out. These are tiny. Like, guys, I'm saying like an inch and a half probably. Very tiny. Just keep that in mind if you decide to get these. I also picked up a variety of berries. You guys know me, I love having fresh berries. So we have blueberries, raspberries, and some strawberries. The raspberries were actually on sale, which was quite surprising. Okay, something new that I decided to give a try this month. I don't think I've ever seen this actually, not at least at my Costco. So organic Peru whole bean coffee. So there's only 2 pounds in here, and it was a little bit of a pricier purchase for coffee, but I thought, you know what, let's try something different. They've not had whole bean coffee on sale for several months already. So figured might as well try this month. Hopefully next month there will be a sale on coffee. Some baby spinach back here. This is gonna be transferred, thanks to you guys, be transferred into a gallon bag, probably 2 gallon bags actually, with some paper towels to absorb any moisture. It's way better than sticking this whole thing in there and taking up so much space. I did get some grapes. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, someone had mentioned it maybe just to try a grape when you're there, and I completely forgot about doing that. These look pretty good though. The stem inside is green, so hopefully that means it's fairly fresh. I picked up a 5-pound bag of mandarin oranges. These are gonna go into the soccer snacks as well as my kids' lunch boxes, and also these are just good to snack on. Some butter, again, for all of the baking needs. There's 4 boxes in here, and then 4 sticks per box. Some Halloween candy. Oh my gosh. You guys, I remember when I started doing these hauls, these bags were like $16.99. This was like back like 4 or 5 years ago. Look at the price right now. Look at the original price. These were on sale. That is crazy to me. I did get 2 bags. I'm just showing the one, But the price, I cannot believe it. It's wild to me. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm disappointed about that price of the candy. Moving on to other things. The pumpkin puree, there's 3 larger cans in here. I don't know if they're like the 24 ounce maybe, I think. It's either the 24 or the 22 ounce, I can't really tell, but I have a lot of pumpkin things that are on my website that I love to make. And there's also one other thing that I want to try making hopefully soon and being able to share that with you guys. I also grabbed some Rice Krispie treats. This is a large box of them. There's 60 of them in here. I think they were on sale because I wanted to use a lot of them for the soccer snacks, I'm pretty sure. And then whatever's left over, obviously my kids and my husband will love. Okay, last thing. Not a food item. So I was talking with a friend about the benefits of biotin along with collagen. Now I only generally have collagen. I bought a new brand last month. I will link that video down below, but I decided maybe I can incorporate biotin too. That will certainly not hurt, right? So she recommended this brand and then another brand, which was like a sublingual one, but I did not find that one. So I'm gonna give this a try and see how this goes. This is a flavored one. I think it's like a mixed berry or something. Let me know if you guys have ever tried this. So I was kind of looking at what I have available for Kinder's like seasonings to put on my tri-tip. I have the cowboy butter, the bourbon steak, and a prime steak. I have only a little tiny bit left of the Santa Maria, which I'm kind of bummed about. That's what I kind of wanted. There's really not much left in here. So I'm gonna have to figure out which one between the 3, which would have been your choice. Obviously, by the time that you see this video, I would have already made a decision, but you can let me know for maybe next time. All right, my friends, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Really appreciate that you spent some time with me today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.